Oh, wait, what's going on? Okay, so I guess we're starting. This is, well, it started a little earlier than I said we would. But so, welcome to the live. I've never done a live stream before, so this is a little nerve-wracking, but I hope y'all can hear me. This is a one-woman operation, so it's not exactly like I have a team or anything like that here with me in the studio. It's all me, 초라초륜은, and it has actually been a while, quite a while, since I've actually done anything really substantial on this channel, but I'm hoping to change that by actually pledging to upload more regularly. And I'm going to explain that a little bit, as well as my reasons for why. I don't know if I want to pull this a little bit this way. There we go. But yeah, I'd like to explain a little bit more about just like what's been going on and what I hope to do with the channel, where I've been, what I've been doing, why I haven't been able to be regular, and so on. I hope y'all can hear me, by the way. I know I'm just talking to myself right now, but kind of beats the purpose of a live, I know. But, if you start too big, not fun, because, where's all the fun if you're gonna work your way up later? I don't really know what I'm saying. The reason that I started this live... Oh, okay, now you can hear me properly. There we go. Oh, I guess I have to really be close to the mic. I see someone in the... two people are watching now. Unless it's some kind of bug? Not sure. But hopefully now y'all can hear me a lot better. But I have to be like very close to the mic. Y'all can hear me, right? I hope you can. Okay, so it's not the best quality, but it's good enough quality. It will get better, I promise. And so, like I was saying, basically, I feel like I need to give y'all an account of where I've been, what I've been doing, what this channel was and what it devolved into, why we're doing this very interesting live countdown, right? And so on and so forth, for the new year of 2025. It is 2025 already in Korea. Seoul, Korea, which is where I'm at right now. Have been here for a while. Not sure if I'll stay here for a while, but we'll see about that. So, I just did some... I just did a couple lives. I did a Facebook live and I did an Instagram live. Well, I mean, the video quality clearly is better now, as well as the audio quality. But so I just came from a Facebook live and an Instagram live for the Seoul and Beijing New Year's. I rang my little Tibetan singing bowl that I do as part of my personal spiritual ritual. Because too many people are dying in the world right now, and it breaks my heart. So there's that. Right now in Tokyo, Seoul, and Beijing, it's already 2025. I wish I could split screen, share the screen or something, show the screen, but in Moscow, it has been January 1st for the past 38 minutes and counting. 39 pretty soon. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Yep, 39 minutes. And in places like New York, London, Seattle, and Paris, it is still Tuesday. Likewise for Jerusalem and Kiev or Kyiv. I'm not sure how to pronounce that properly. If I still cared about such things, I'm not sure I would be sane right now. So right now it is 11:39 p.m. in Jerusalem and Kiev. So I hope this setup is okay though. I was hoping that I'd find a way to like have this mic not obscure my face so that y'all can see me while I talk. But this will have to do. I mean, it's the best quality that I've gotten on the live streams so far, cuz Insta and Facebook I was mostly using just like my phone and stuff, and that wasn't so good. And on this particular channel as well, I haven't exactly done a live stream before, so hopefully this quality is okay. I just wanted to talk a little bit about what's been going on in the world and why I'm doing this. And of course, my plans for the channel and all that will follow shortly. But so 2024 was a really bad year for not just individual people. I'm sure it was for many, many people, but it also was a pretty bad year for the world, right? So literally, I've been saying this in my Insta and Facebook lives as well. Not that I'm particularly active on socials, which I should be more. That's another part of my pledge for the new year. But over 1,000 people died every single day, violently and needlessly in conflicts and wars, right? All deaths are tragic. But this past year really took it to another level. So it's to the point where talk of World War III is no longer something that's completely out of the question. This is a really, really dark time in human history. People are dying needlessly. Not that any death is necessary. But, you know, ever since World War II, right, we've had our little interbellum, and clearly we don't deserve peace or something like that, right? So that's something that weighs on me, and I don't know, it pains me very deeply. And it worries me that we are sleepwalking into this kind of tragedy. Yeah. Just all over the world, it's not a good situation, right? So something needs to be done. And that's kind of the thought that's been haunting me for a while now. And I'll just leave that part at that. But as a creator, artificial intelligence, right? The creation of these new entities that essentially are being trained to be more human seeming than humans ourselves. This is also an issue that I will be making videos about, that I will be talking about, that I do care very deeply about as well, because in this day and age, you know, they say that 2025 is essentially the convergence point for many, many things. They say like maybe the singularity is coming as well in 2025. And yesterday I saw some shocking news about how, well, it shouldn't be shocking now, should it? But Facebook and Instagram, right? They're owned by Meta, the company. Apparently Meta is planning to unleash Oh, I guess it's a cartoid pattern. I'm still learning the ropes. But, apparently, Meta is planning to unleash, a bunch of AI bot, profiles on social media websites. I mean, the internet has had a pretty good run. I guess this is how they drown out the real humans now, right? But I'm a real human, so, mm, hoping that, I'll be able to use this sense of pressure, this sense of, like, a window closing, hoping I'll be able to channel it constructively. I'm sad and sorry that even though I look all festive with, like, the little hat and stuff and, it's, like, essentially a comeback kinda thing, or a re-debut kinda situation. Unfortunately, it's not a very good situation, is it? Right? So, yeah, the world is in a pretty dark place right now, and we do need to be aware of that, and we do need to constantly think about not just, um, denying what's going on in the world, but actually realizing that, it's really dark out there. It's really dark out there, and we need to be able to do something about it. Um, so I I remember when I first started this channel, right? I remember when I first started this channel, I was uploading like a video a day, and I wasn't able to keep that up for very long. But that was way back in the day, though. I was still like living at my parents' house and stuff. Uh, long time ago. But times have changed. Lots have happened. Lots of things have happened in the interim. It's a word I like to use for those of you that know. Um, and it's World War III, right? Or we're on the eve of it anyway. So what are we gonna do about it, right? Well, as a musician and a creator, all I can do is create, right? And I've been well on Facebook. I've been using some experimental video formats to just talk about things, right, that occur to me. And Instagram, I've been using on and off, not very well, I might add, but um, we're getting there. The idea for me, the thing that I find most important is the ability to be authentic, to be completely yourself without worrying too much about how it will be perceived. And this is something that I feel um, is getting increasingly difficult oops, in this day and age, right? So essentially, in this day and age, it's getting more and more difficult to actually allow yourself to be yourself, even if it looks like we're freer than before. We're actually not, right? Um, so we really have to think about these things, about how our, um, even like the minutiae of our lives, right? How we interact with other people, how we express ourselves. All of these things are regulated by um, socially dictated ideas, right? And arguably things like propaganda, things like paranoia, and we have to actively resist the fear that necessarily accompanies it. Yeah. So those are the things that I've been thinking, among other things. So also because I live in Seoul, Korea, where recently there was um there was an attempt, a very scary but silly attempt really, by the so-called president to stage a coup d'etat, a one-man coup d'etat. Didn't really pan out, but what was frightening was to see the little torture bags that had been prepared for the mm, enemies, quote unquote, of Mr. Yoon, the Korean president, is he wanted to enact martial law and essentially, uh, use a hammer to hurt people and stuff like that, which shows that he isn't really a model citizen. He isn't really a model human. In terms of the fact that hurting another person for any person is a pretty bad thing to do. The problem is that we're living in a time of increasing wars and conflicts, and such violence is becoming normalized. And when violence becomes normalized, unfortunately, the threshold changes so that it goes from no violence is acceptable, everyone must be tolerated, to where is all this violence being directed, right? So bearing all that in mind, I feel like this is one of those turning points in history where we really, really have to remember to hold on to our humanity and not let the violence force us to forget how to be human, right? Because at the end of the day, we're all human. We all bleed red. And our future, right? The future of humanity, the future of our collective histories, the future of our collective cultures, um, our future descendants, if we allow ourselves to have any, all of the future of all life on this planet, right, is being threatened right now by the threat of nuclear annihilation, right? I mean, obviously, if it's World War III, by the sheer number of deaths that keep being ordained. This is a problem, and normalized and ignored, right? I mean, Susan Sontag famously spoke of photography as a medium that forces people to face the reality of what happens in wartime. Now we have photography, we have video evidence of all of the atrocities that are happening in the world right now. Again, not going into details for reasons, but this is something that bears thinking about, right? And the fact that, for example, in my country, I mean, the country where I'm in right now, which is Seoul, Korea. Seoul isn't a country; it's a city. But in Korea, which is the country that I'm in now, my country, I guess, South Korea. Uh, there was an airplane that crashed, right, and over 170 people perished in that awful flight. And the airport was constructed near um, a wildlife preserve, a bird sanctuary, right? So there were flocks of birds going in and out of the area. The airport was shoddily constructed. There could have been like human error. Who knows? But at any rate, we do know that there are people that are not having a very good New Year. Not just in my country, but all over the world. And this is something that we need to bear in mind. Because why? Because, as I believe it was John Donne who said this, as John Donne said, every man's death diminishes me, right? So every time somebody dies, because they are part of humanity, I am part of humanity. Um, all life is sacred. All life is sacred. And that's a message that we need to carry with us from the old year into the new. I hope we have oh, somebody said something. Oh, happy 2025. 따뜻한 2025년 되세요. 따뜻한 2025년. 네. We suddenly changed into Korean here, but Dada said, hello. I've only seen you on the internet, but I've been listening since your name was slightly different. Yes, my name changed quite a bit. Yeah. Oh, that's so lovely. I'm very touched. 따뜻한 2025년 되세요. Have a lovely warm 2025. And there's a lovely sun emoji. That's so nice. 감사합니다. 따뜻한 2025년 보내시길 바랄게요. So, that's really heartwarming. It really is. And I've said it so many times, but I'm always amazed and flustered and grateful for all of the support, the continued support, that I feel like I don't deserve, frankly, because I've been so sporadic. And it really means a lot. It really does. And I want to pay it back, right? I don't want to disappoint people anymore. 네. 그래서 지금 사실, I mean, the video is, most of it was just me rambling in English. We're waiting for 4 more minutes to pass in Kiev and Jerusalem so that we can pray for peace, right? I think I don't need to explain why it's Kiev and Jerusalem. All I pray is for peace. And this is my little Tibetan singing bowl. 그래서 영어랑 한국어 병행하면서 설명을 드리면, 키예프, 요새는 국어로는 크이우라고 표기를 또 바꿨던데, 아무튼 뭐 차이가 있을지는 잘 모르겠어요. 크이우랑, 뭐 크이우라고 하죠. 크이우랑 예루살렘이 시간대가 같아요. 그래서 이제 좀 있으면, 지금은 11시 57분이에요. 화요일 11시 57분. 그래서 이제 지금 이 라이브 챗을 시작하고 나서부터 전쟁과 분쟁이라는 현상들이 왜 우리를 인간이지 못하게 하는가? 그러니까 우리의 인간성을 좀먹고 우리를 이제 비인격화시키는 그 과정들, 그런 것들이 좀 문제인 것 같다. 이런 걸 직시하고, 또 우리가 무기력하면 안 되는 거. 왜냐면은 우리는 세상의 일부고, 그렇기 때문에 세상의 문제들이 우리에게 영향을 끼치듯이 우리도 세상의 문제들을 어떻게든 좀 바로잡거나 영향을 끼칠 수 있지 않을까라는 뭐 그런 얘기들을 이었어요. So basically, I was just summing it up in Korean for our lovely listener, which I thank you so much. 정말 감사드리고요. So we have 2 minutes left in Kiev and Jerusalem until the new year. I've said it in my Instagram live and my Facebook live, but I just want to remind everyone, we are part of the world. The world affects us. The things that happen in the world affect us. Nothing is a world away. We all live on one world, right? And that is our planet Earth. We are the stewards of it. As far as we know, this is the only planet that harbors life, and we are responsible for this, right? I think after the countdown, I'm gonna sing a little ditty for peace, and then I'm gonna explain a little bit more about my plans. By the way, sorry this is, like, so somber. I wasn't this serious on the Instagram Live and the, Facebook Live, but I guess I'm a little nervous, right? I'm hiding behind my mic right now. Yeah. But like I said, I like being cutesy and happy. I don't like being angry and sad, right? So hopefully this is too a new year. 2025년에는 예루살렘과 키예프와 크이우 전 세계에 평화가 있기를 바랍니다. 모든 전쟁과 분쟁의 종식의 실마리가 희망적으로 조금이라도 도출이 되는 2025년이 되기를 기도합니다. 평화를 위해서 그리고 우리 모두의 세계와 우리 개개인의 마음의 평화를 위해서 7, 8, 1 One more time. Okay. Happy New Year. Oh, honestly, it's hard to say Happy New Year though, because knowing what's going on in the world, it's hard to stay festive, but at the same time, it's what makes us human, right? Staying resilient in the face of hardship and sorrow. So it is what it is. And this is just it's just something I do. Try to stay sane and stuff. 그래서 어떤 티베트 전통 이런 건 없고요. 우리는 제야의 종이 있잖아요. Because in Korea, we chime a bell, right? We toll a big bell, ding, right? And say our wishes for the new year, Happy New Year, and we say all the bad things in the past year go away, right? So this is just me chiming my little bell, as we do for all of the New Years of the world, right? So one of my friends was talking about how from the point of view of the aliens, it must be very strange, right? That, this is just another day like any other, another night like any other. And as twilight sweeps across the globe, people are going, yay, it's the new year. Yay, it's the new year. Well, yeah, I mean, that's the arbitrariness, but also the adorable human nature of it as well, right? Okay, so we're going to go ahead and sing a little song, a little prayer, if you will, for peace. So hopefully this will be audible. I'm going to change it to the mic here. So this is for peace on earth. Not sure what to call it yet. We'll see. One more song for the new year in Kiev and Jerusalem. One more song for the new year, for not just Kiev and Jerusalem, but for the world and for all of us, for humanity. Thank you for sticking around. 들어주셔서 감사하고요. 같이 평화를 위한 기도를 올려주셔서 감사하고요. Thank you for sticking around. Why am I using this mic to talk into? Hang on. Okay. I'm gonna figure out how to do this music setup thing and like how to re-angle everything and like get cameras in here and stuff, because this was a trial run, but it had to be done because I really don't like it when people die. So I hope everyone has a wonderful 2025. 2025년에는 그냥 빈말 덕담 이런 게 아니고 그냥 왜 와 새해다 이렇게 마냥 즐거워할 수는 없다 보니까, 뭐 그럼에도 불구하고 그렇다고 해서 이제 현실 직시를 하는 것이 너무 괴롭다 그러면은 또 너무 거기에 매몰되지는 않는 것도 중요하지만, 너무 이런 때일수록 또 막 근시안적으로 '내가 챙길 것만 챙기면 돼.' 이런 착각에 빠지는 것도 좀 위험한 것 같아요. 그래 가지고 이렇게 키이우와 예루살렘에서의 새해를 함께 보내주신 익명의 3명의 참가자에게 반가운 감사의 말씀을 드리며, 왜 한국말로 바뀌었지 근데? So I'll be coming back with more content, right? Thank you so much for everybody that stuck around. I feel like I'm repeating myself over and over again, but I'll be uploading more regularly. If not daily, then practically daily, right? I have a schedule and everything now. So looking forward to being more in touch with y'all, and I'll see you. 히히히히. 라이브예요. 우리 같은 시간입니다. 또 만나요. 너무 반가워요, 다들. 고마워요, 진짜 많이. 앞으로는 매일매일까지는 조금 가끔 어려울 순 있지만 뭐 최소한 3일에 한 번은 이거저거 올리는 걸로 생각하고 있어요. 또 만나요. 안녕.